Man, man, oh man, oh man, guys, I just want to talk about this chapter. No review, none of that going over what happened. I just need to talk about the literal emotion I was feeling in this chapter. And the reason being is I'm reading the title. It says Bye Bye, Chapter 185 JJK, right? And I'm reading the first couple pages. We're getting flashback of Panda, his brother core, the gorilla, his sister core, the rhinoceros, right? And the reason why I was just full of emotion and just was thinking of the worst was because we know JJK. Junpei has died. Nobara got bodied and we haven't seen her since. Hanami, dead. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, it's just crazy. JJK will put up stakes easily. Maki's sister, dead. Like, people have died on multiple occasions in this series, and that's what makes it good and also scary at the same time. I was fully expecting Panda to be done, right? We get this beautiful flashback of him like growing up with his brothers and sisters, and we know Principal Yaga, right? He's able to create all of these essentially these cursed spirit, I want to say puppets, honestly. That's always been something he was very special at doing, and it was unique that he could do these things, right? That's why the school and the whole system wanted to know more about his power, but he grew up with them, right? His brother would kind of bully him a little bit. His sister would always look after him, but his brother, the gorilla, always cared. And when you scroll through the pages, you just see them going through everyday stuff. They're training, they're having fun. You see the gorilla kind of bullying him, and then her sister, or his sister, like kind of running after gorilla to badger him on why he's like, being so mean, right? And then we see another scene where he's getting bullied again by two other kids that aren't of any relation to him. It's like a fox and a raccoon, right? And they're daring him to throw his ball in the river, right? Yada yada yada. We see in the background gorilla being like, why would you do that? Like, you said that was important to you, right? And I just think it's really interesting, because what this is signifying is his first core gone, his sister core gone, which we didn't even get to see, which is that's what's so crazy to me, guys. Like, we didn't even get to see his strongest core, which is his sister core. We didn't even get to see it. That's how crazy these fights can get. That's how crazy Kashimo is. We don't even get to see what he was hyping up in the training, oh gosh, why am I blanking? The training grounds arc, or the school festival, right? We didn't even get to see that. And she's gone, she's dead. And we get, we kind of fast forward through some pages here. And we get like her brother and sister kind of talking about how he's always happy even after Panda, they're talking about. Gorilla notices how he's always happy even after, something sad happens or something bad happens. He never really is angry, or he doesn't really toughen up. He's always the same, which is Panda, right? He's always easygoing. He's always positive. And Gorilla thinks that's a bad thing, but you could tell at the end of the day, both of them really, really care, right? And we get to get that feeling when we get this interesting scene here, right? And I want to kind of explain this one. So at first, I'm looking at this, and this is right after Gorilla is thinking about buying the ball for Panda, right? But we get this scene, and they're like, so basically both of them are getting whisked away by this kind of ghost-looking thing. And Gorilla was like, Dad? So the way I'm seeing is this is kind of the representation of Principal Yaga, right? He's already dead, and he's in this kind of spirit-like form. He's got the shades on and everything. He's got the mustache, and he's basically telling them, we gotta leave Panda. And they're like, wait, I don't want to leave him. Why would I leave him? He can't do anything without us. And what they didn't understand was, I'm not taking you away from Panda. You guys are you guys are away from Panda. You guys are dead, essentially. You know, we get that kid can't survive without me. He sucks at everything. I can't leave him by myself, right? And then Yaga says the ones who are being left behind are us. So essentially, he's died twice. Panda. His 2 hearts are gone. The only remaining heart is himself, Panda. So this also implicates that I don't know what special ability Panda has besides being, you know, pretty good at hand-to-hand. But Panda's gotta tap into his own, maybe core his own ability if he even has one, right? And we get the panel of Panda and Gorilla crying, right? And then we see the craziest panel, one of the craziest panels in JJK. Panda on the floor, bloodied. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. And Kashimo doesn't get his points, so he's like, okay, he's still alive. And we see him talking, and he makes a little joke because he's asking where's Sukuna, and he says, sorry, a panda's jaw is very tight. And literally when he said, then I'll make sure you never open it again, I promise you guys, because of JJK, I really thought he was gonna die. Like, this isn't some, like, oh no, somebody's gonna save him. Bro, JJK, characters at JJK, they're gonna get fucked up. They're gonna get messed up. Like, this is so crazy. But the last panel, guys, had me going crazy. Hikari, out of nowhere, and he's looking charged up right now. He's looking hot. He's looking, he's in that that hot streak that Yuta would talk about. This is it. He's ready to go. He's like, did you lose some weight, Panda? And Panda's like, Hikari. And bless Panda's heart, but he's looking messed up right now. Hikari, go crazy. This next couple chapters are gonna be insane. We already know his powers, but I feel like there's a lot more to Hikari that we still don't understand. So let's go. Because look, man, Panda's alive, and I'm so glad that he is, because it would have been tough. I was honestly ready for it just based off of the chapter, but oh my god, this is hype. This is really hype. I don't know, guys. The culling games, man, it's just so consistent. Even though some things are a little confusing, like Hikari's powers or, you know, the rules of the culling games, if you just get the gist of it, it's kind of fine. You know, it's the same thing with Hunter x Hunter. Like, Hunter x Hunter, it could get really complicated, but once you read it a couple times and get the gist of it, you're good to go. So, guys, this was a great chapter. 10 out of 10, and had me on the edge of my seat. I was waiting for the worst, but then the best happened. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Great chapter.